Nice. Okay. I should be going live stream. Yay! It's working. Okay, cool. Awesome. I hope everyone's got a correct link because I had to restart the stream, so I'm just gonna double check that the links are correct and you can actually join this via... Yes, you can. Okay, cool. Right, welcome. Welcome. It's exciting. Because of this. I spent a lot of money. And I'm on my 6th coffee because it's been a horribly stressful day. My work project is nearing completion. I witnessed my robot that I've been designing for the last couple of weeks being packed and ready for shipping, and soon I'll be going to Sweden to install it. And this is the point in the project when I realized that there's lots of paperwork to do, and I'll be sitting in front of a computer every day making sure that everything is tip-top. But after spending pointless hours waiting for FedEx to turn up yesterday, which they didn't update me saying like they're gonna cancel the delivery, I was slightly disappointed because I wanted to receive this a day earlier. It's finally here. The man with the van was kind enough to drop it off for me, and it's here. I'm not going to tell you where it is. You're gonna find out because we're gonna open it and kind of have a play with it. But it's by far the most expensive update to my studio. So I am excited. I am thrilled because it's going to save me time and provide you with a slightly more premium feel to the channel, I think. And I've been forced to buy this because of my equipment failure. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna have another sip of coffee, get my knife, my trusty Swiss knife, and I guess we're gonna start. Oh, my camera's playing up again. You're not supposed to be tracking me. Let's disable the tracking on it just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Don't want that tracking. Okay, it's not tracking. Good. So yeah. We're going to do it. If you have any questions, pop them in the chat. If you want to ask about anything else, pop them in the chat. Say hi, start the conversation while I'm playing with my new toys. Excited. This is big and heavy. And, well, I'm about to open it. So, I think I can tell you now how much money I spent on this. Don't judge me, please don't. I spent on what's inside the box, and this is not the least expensive packet combo, but this is one of the least expensive one, because you could spend up to 10 grand on it if you wanted to. I spent on it 2,700 pounds. I'm ashamed to admit this. Right, because we're going to be heading towards that end of the studio later on, where I will be mounting it in place. I'm going to make a mess on this side of the studio. And yeah, ooh, look at that. Let's get rid of the packaging first. I'm going to keep you waiting. That's a lot of packaging. So there's only 2 boxes. This is the first box. Ugh. Here you go. It's the first box, and this is the second box. Oh god, this is heavy. Yeah. And I probably should get rid of that cardboard box in a second. Can we like hide it, not to spill coffee or anything? And those are the things I received today. I'm going to get rid of the box because we're going to need all the space that we have. And oh boy, I am super excited to have this with me. And my bank wasn't super excited about this. He was complaining that I'm spending money a lot, saying like, are you sure you want to spend this much money? And said like, no, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm stubborn. Right, I don't know what, are we gonna start with a smaller box? Because I think I think it's a less of a giveaway in terms of what it is. So how do you do it? There's some security stickers here. You can see the sunlight in here. Okay, so you probably may give a guess on the chat if you know what that is. That's the outline of it. That's the part of it. Wow! I mean, this looks so cool. Don't know what to say. There's a tiny box like here, and there is this tiny little. I'm gonna pull out the biggest thing in the end. There's this really nicely packed, really nicely secured, professional. It feels like I spent a couple of grand on this magical stick. That's all, guys. That's all I got. This magical wand. It can rewind time and allows me to make better decisions in my past. No, this is heavy. This is the thing. This is part of the thing that I received. So I'm gonna put the box away on the side. But this, oh my God. Look at this. And it has a swivel here like this, and you can do things and you can connect things. So yeah, this is the first item. Oh. So this is called head. It's the size of a head. All right. In here we're gonna have God knows what. That looks like a charger, because this is probably going to take a bit of power. There are some batteries for it as well. And that's a charger. There is some bow tie, so I could look really, really smart. Joking, this is like a tool clip thing. And some cable management strips. Charger adapters, so I only need this one because I'm in UK, so I can already put it here. We're going to be testing it soon. Come on. There we have it. Okay, so that was the first item. I can go to my drawer, and I can now land on the floor because I'm not using it. So yeah, that's the first part of my nearly £3,000 spend. Can't believe I've got this. Right, let's do the second part of that spend, which this isn't kind of new. This I had this before, like not this, but I had this capability before on my channel, but I didn't have this capability before on my channel, and that's going to be super exciting because I'm aiming at bigger projects now, and I needed a bigger thing because we all know it's all about the size, right? So it's called a jib. It's called a jib 1 to be precise. I probably have to rotate this considering how this is. And oh wow. I feel like it's Christmas. I didn't get anything for Christmas for myself, so it feels like Christmas came early. So we have this molding in here, which is not needed, and so this is the first part of it. And some more styrofoam. This is the second part of it. More of this, and this is the heavy part of it. Oh, this heavy. It's supposed to be heavy. This is actually not that smart. This is just a chunk of metal. So you might be asking, what is this and what it's going to do? I'm going to now explain exactly what I got and why I got it. A couple of weeks ago, well actually when I moved, my slider for shooting B-roll got damaged, unfortunately. I was moving it, so I can't even blame anyone. It's probably me being just quick and inefficient. And since that got damaged, I kind of hindered myself in how nice I can do the B-roll, and since I pride myself in my work and I like to do it to a certain standard, I wasn't really doing it, which created a bit of a backlog. But now, there's a cable in here, Now I decided to upgrade my game, and this is a crane. It's motorized crane, which means you mount it, you add the clever head to it, you add your camera, and then it will move in 3D space with a camera, and you can pre-program the move. You can do a lot of interesting things. Now on the marketing videos it looks really interesting. It's everything a video content creator could dream of. So I decided to stop dreaming and basically sunk around 3 grand on it, and we'll see if this is everything I could actually dream of. Do I have all the chats, live chat? I don't see the like. Can someone says hi in the chat, because I don't know if you guys are even there. Right. So basically, this is a base. You know what's missing? I didn't see myself just chucking instructions away. And usually when I'm opening stuff, I chuck instructions away, which means they're probably online. But yeah, there isn't that much of a mounting thing to be done. So this part goes here. This part is attached to, hold on, where's the weight goes? So this kind of extends, right? Oh, weight goes on this one, okay? And this is extends here, so you can make it longer. There you have it, see? Nice. Now this part mounts to my rotation part, like that. And that goes on a tripod, I think like that. And that goes on a tripod. And I think you know where I'm going with this, right? And this this heavy part here, this is a counterbalance that is being mounted on this thing. Ish, like so. Oh. And then you can use this to counterbalance your head and counterbalance your camera. So this now goes onto this bit. How do you screw that in? Let's have a look. There's some weird, so I'm using this, okay. So there is a cutout for this, so I just need to make sure that this is aligned properly in the correct orientation. And you just secure that with a screw. So you do it like this, and pops in place. Everything is made from some solid grade metal. So far my impressions are really good. These are cable. So this is pan and jib controls. There's a cable for it. I'm not 100% sure. It's like which one connects to which one, because this is a short cable, and from here to here I feel like, oh no, because everything rotates, so yeah. So this one goes here, and the cables kind of gets stuck into those cable management routes, which are quite neat. There's another one for probably a power or something like that. Now, like that. And now I'm ready to add my head. So the head goes here onto this little construction, and it's being mounted through here, like that. So we're gonna pivot the head down, like, or up. We're gonna pivot head up or down, I mean, and attach it to this end, like that. Obviously you can change that later, and that just screws in. There's no other orientation, right? It's just like this. Yes, okay. So I can decide how this is being mounted. Let's do it like this, maybe. Need to be careful not to knock my coffee. Right, there is a slight problem because there is a motor in here. I think I should be able to lock. Ah, there is a lock screw. Yeah, there is a lock screw at the bottom that prevents the motor from rotating. So let's enable this to rotate it slightly, lock it, and then I can use it to secure it in place. I'm having a problem aligning the thread. Let's experiment a little bit. Mostly because this is quite heavy and I angle it. And obviously I don't want to destroy the thread. It's a little bit rough around the edges in terms of how hard I need to screw that in. So I'm positive this goes in here, but like I said, it feels like I'm out of alignment on that screw, which I'm not entirely happy, and I don't want to force it right now until I'm 100% sure what I'm doing. Oh, this also folds 90 degrees, so that's interesting. Yeah, so there's, that goes here. No. Yeah, I think I just need to kind of work my way through this. Oh, that went better, I think, this time around. Is that parallel? To investigate. And I unlocked it again, damn it. So this is the fiddly part. Come on, look it. Okay, it's locked. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah. It's just thread was a little bit stubborn. Hello, William. How's it going? For 3K, you should really read the instructions first, waiting for the screw to something up. Nah. Where's the fun in that? The best part of it is just trying to figure things out. And forgive my fake confidence. Like, this is expensive for me, like a private person. But at work, I screw around with like robots that are worth like 30K. And it's literally no one ever reads the instructions. I know it's not the best thing, but yeah, it just kind of goes through the territory. If you do a lot of things like that on a daily basis, you kind of know what you're doing. I know more or less what I'm doing with it. I've seen a couple of videos. It's not like I'm completely clueless, but yeah. Okay, now we need to mount it on the tripod and kind of try it out, right? So what we're gonna do, I already prepared the camera for you guys here. I'm gonna enable tracking. Did it enable tracking? Oh, I won't be able to see the chat as efficiently, but we'll make do with this, right? I'll rotate stuff to make sure I can see a little bit. Oh. All right, that should work. Now I have a tripod in here, and I'm gonna buy a bigger tripod, so don't criticize me just yet. I didn't know exactly how big the tripod's supposed to be with this and everything, so I'm gonna buy a bigger tripod with for this, but that will come in time. And the plate, Because this one, if I'm gonna balance it right, it's not going to be as problematic, but we'll see. I just kind of wanted to get it to work, and so I could try it out, and then I'm gonna order probably something that supports like 12 or 15 kilo in terms of tripod. Right, let's see what kind of mount we are talking about. Oh god, this is heavy. Let's secure the balance. And this is a this is the 3/8 of a so yeah, that's kind of how it should go, right? Like on a tripod like this. And then oh, I know what I'm gonna do, because I don't need a balancing angle thing in here, and I have exactly that mount on here. Ah, there you go. That's how I'm supposed to be attaching this. So let's do this. This is where it gets sketchy, because I have to rotate this. Okay, let's try to rotate the gimbal. I should have like a plate, adapter plate. How about we're gonna flip it upside down while I don't have a camera? With my camera, this kit, and with my lens, this kit's gonna be worth like over 5 grand. Oh god. This is so much easier. Okay. It's nicely locked. I might increase the angle of my legs to provide the extra stability. Come on. Like this. And let's flip it. Oh. I should angle the camera better, right? To show you. Right. Can I have it in focus, please? Camera, can I have it in focus? That should be in focus. Is it? It doesn't look in focus to me. Let's try this. That's gonna point at me, and I don't want... Okay, how about I am going to lift this slightly so you could see it better. Like that, and extend the legs a little bit. Ooh, that's an exercise, guys. Okay, you should be able to see it now, right? Right, that's secured in place. Now the next step is to balance this, because essentially you want the weight to be nicely evenly distributed. So we have this nicely secured, and then you unlock this so you could rotate, unlock this so this could rotate, and unlock. Do you have a lock on this one? I don't see it. No, I don't see that. So is there a lock somewhere here? Don't see the lock on here, so I guess it's all right. So in order to balance it out, I probably would need to open these ones. Now then. I don't know what I'm doing. So this rotates this way, this rotates there, and there's a camera in here. So I can have a camera like this, right? There's another screw bolt in here. This moves side to side. So this okay, I can balance it that this way. Okay, good. Right. Let's put the camera on. Let's put the camera on and see where we're at. Where's my camera? Where's my camera? Ah, here. So you can put the camera in various orientations. So you can do like this. You can do like this. I still feel like I should lift it up a little bit so you can see it better. Shh, don't go anywhere. Should I have it like this maybe? Okay, what are my options? So there is a screw in here and there's a screw in here. So there's a extra plate that you can remove and you can move this around to create a little bit more space. Okay, that's nice. So in theory, I could just unscrew this and maybe have it supported like that for now. So I could access the bottom screw and get my camera on here. Okay, now I've got my camera in here. Now let's bring it to a level. For example, I want to see what camera is doing. So I want probably 90 degrees angle, like this, because I want to access the menu on the cameras. And once it's like this, I can secure this. And this needs to be balanced back and forth. Okay, and that's your start, that's your basis. Okay. This is clamped nicely. This is clamped nicely. Axes are unlocked, so I can do this. And now I probably need to balance left and right. Which means I would have to move this balance a little bit back. It's the wrong thing. It's a wrong thing. It's this one. Maybe somewhere here for a start. Okay, all right. I think at this point I should consult the instructions. I have some batteries, I could probably plug it in, but I have also the charger, and I'm gonna go with the charger, but bloody hell, this is exciting. Can I adjust my camera a little bit better so you can see what I'm doing? So I don't want tracking, I want manual. Oh, like this is better. This is much better, right? So yeah, there is a power supply. Let's see how much I need to push through this thing. This takes 9 volts, 2.5 amps. Okay. So in theory, USB Type-C could support this as well. And this is powered from here, because it said DC in. It made a noise. Okay. Now I probably should take my phone and look for the app. So this is Eldachrone Jib 1, if you want to look it up with head versus tree. Eldachrone app. Ooh, the app has a really poor rating. Let's hope I'm not going to regret all of that. But like from mechanical standpoint so far, I'm really pleased. Obviously, I don't know yet what I'm doing. But app is installed. Allow permissions, motion control. Chip 1 versus 3. Great, connect. That was easy enough. It's connected. It does something. I feel like something is still not set up yet. I feel like not everything is set up yet, so that's fine. It's okay. Settings. Units, centimeters, say connected, duration, never disconnect. Watch the user's manual. Okay, we have a watch the user's manual.
Before connecting to your devices, put together your Edelkrone setup. One Edelkrone slider or one dolly. This is with the app.
Yeah, that doesn't apply to me. That doesn't apply to me. We all know it's going to be all exciting, and me trying to figure out vision module setup watch. Oh God, vision. What is measure? I don't have a vision module. I think this part isn't connected by power right now. Was I given a cable? There's a laser, there's a visual link, DC in. Okay, so there should be another power source in here, which I can feed through battery or through the charger, but only been given one charger, which is slightly disappointing. Which means I'm gonna see if I have a correct batteries for it. Please, they be correct batteries. I don't think they are correct batteries. 7.4. No, this is not correct battery, so I would have to get probably correct batteries or figure out the connection. There's some Ethernet cables in here that you can use. What else? So, but I'm sure you can link the power through everything. So the jib connection I got correct, pan and jib. There's a camera. I'm gonna check the box if there is nothing included for this, because I think it should be included. At least I'd hope so. Especially that my power supply, I think, was delivered for the head, if I remember right. That was for the head only. Maybe there's something hiding in here. Nothing in the box. No. That is not ideal. I'll have to find the charger for it. Or read online how to actually get it connected. And how to unlock this one, because obviously this can move. I don't know. That should be locked for sure. But I don't know where to unlock this one, because I don't see anything in particular that would be preventing this from moving. So yeah, I'm gonna need another power supply for the head itself. That's fine. I can figure this out. There's a adapter in here you can use with the batteries if you want to connect it this way. But I'll figure out how to split that power into different sections. I can't see the split on this, which is disappointing, because I would expect that to be routed through. But that's okay. Yeah, I think that's all I can do. Right, let's go back to controls, connect. Okay. There's some power modes, switch setup. Searching for new devices. Obviously it's not going to find my head, that's fine. Go back. No, I didn't want to close it. Go back. Okay. Time lapse, slow motion, speed, ramps. So you move from side to side, but I still feel the axis up and down is still locked somehow, and I'm not 100% sure how to unlock it. I don't know. I need manual. Okay, if I'm gonna undo this, but that makes no sense. No. How? There should be a lock I should be doing, right? There should be a lock that allows me to move it side to side, and I feel like this is locked. So this is a motor in here that will cause those two arms to twist around those pivot points and lift this in a process, and this is just a balancing rig, so I should already be moving this, but I am not. See, there's a big no, not this one, I keep forgetting about it. Let's move it this little bit forward. Maybe I overpowered it. Like this, maybe. No. So that is just for the balancing purposes, that's for sure. Where is the lock on this? Okay, what is this screw in here? I'm tempted. There is a screw that doesn't look like it's supposed to be screwed in, and there is a similar in here, which I feel like they have something to do with each other. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to read the instructions. I'm gonna read the instructions because I haven't got a clue right now. Let's go back to normal tracking and let's sit down for a second. I'm gonna go on my laptop and read some instructions. Yeah, the head can be, this is how you mount the head. So you want the center of mass to be at the bottom, because otherwise it puts extra pressure, but you can rotate it freely as well, so depending on circumstances. So I know for sure that's okay. The head isn't connected, doesn't have a power, so I'm gonna need extra power for this. Okay, so I'm just going to have a quick look online. Jib 1 on lock, connect. Assembly manual. Jib 1, not job 1. Helps if I spell it right? Okay, user manuals videos. And we have jib 1, that's the one. Jib 1 versus 3, that's the one I've got. All right, I'm just gonna have a really quick look through it and see where we're at. That is, oh. Okay, yeah. All right, the balancing. Okay, what did I miss about the balancing? Just watching the video about the guy balancing it. Yeah, that's okay. I did exactly the same. Where's the unlock pin? Is that a silver thing in the middle? Is that a pin that I have to pull out, I mean? Yes, that's what I was missing. So in here, let me see if you can see this. So in here there's a pin, and you just have to pull it out the pin, and that's what it does. See, like that. And now I can balance it. I can check if the balance is okay. So let's do that. Obviously it's too heavy on this side, so I can extend the arm or move the balance. So let's start with extending the arm. I'm gonna go with 26 centimeters. Lock it. It's a little bit top heavy, which means I have to move the counterbalance tiny little bit. Perfect. Secure the balance. And now I'll be able to move it. Ah, that's what I was missing. Come on. So obviously once I have power to the head, I'll be able to synchronize movement of this with my jib and record everything. And this is great. It doesn't replace exactly the same motion as the slider does, because it's slightly different, but it moves in arc, but I'll be able to replicate most of my motion movements with the slider anyway. And if I feel like I'm missing on having a slider, I will probably buy a slightly bigger version of the one I have, and that will complete my setup. But yeah, for now it's kind of cool because it allows you to do a lot of different stuff. There's different power modes. I still don't know what everything does, but yeah. Imagine how smooth that's gonna be. Oh. In fact, you don't have to imagine that. I can show you how smooth that's going to be. What is the HDMI out in here? The same one as on this camera, I think. Let's give you a small preview of that, because I can. So if I'm gonna connect the output of this camera here, turn it on, and then switch my that's better. So in a corner in here right now, you see the camera input from this one, right? So granted, my head doesn't move yet and doesn't have tracking or anything, but how does that feel? So I hit the stop. A little bit more interesting angle, because this one's a bit boring. It's like, let's go with this one. And let's press and hold setup. Okay, and then like this, and then like this. And now I can decide to play it. How do you play it? What do you think, guys? Isn't that the coolest thing ever? I don't have a focus pull set on my camera, so it might be a little bit... But this is great. And one of the biggest advantages of this one, I don't know how to do it yet, but I'll be able to set all those locations without using the remote. I can just press the button and drag this to a position, which is quite convenient for me. So yeah, I'm probably gonna read about how I can connect the power from here to here, whether it's a clever way, but I feel if there is any negative, right now, negative thoughts about it, it would be the fact that the second power supply wasn't included. At that price point, I would expect the second power supply to be included, because it kind of, it's a silly thing to spend that much more amount of money and not have a dedicated power supply, or at least a cable that connects both of them. So yeah, that's my only negative about this. But yeah, I'll do some shopping, probably for batteries and or for whatever, and it's gonna be up and running in no time. But this is the most expensive upgrade I've got, and I'm kind of looking forward to use it. So I'll be using it now for my B-roll, A-roll, we'll see, and for other stuff that I'm able to use it with. So yeah, I'm looking forward to do it. That looks pretty cool. I like it. I hope you like it too. So yeah, guys. Couple of days, and I'll be able to learn all of this and figure out how to do all of that. But yeah, I'm super excited about it. So cool. I'll go shopping, I'll learn a little bit more about it, and soon you're gonna start seeing reviews that utilize this beautiful machine, and hopefully that will look great on my views. That's it from now. For now, it's just a short live stream, me showing off, and I'm probably gonna see you very, very soon in the next video, promise. All right, thanks so much for joining me, and take care. Take care, Simon. Take care, William. See ya.